for all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and
And welcome back into the Wells Fargo Arena, back in Des Moines, Iowa, 2017 State Wrestling Tournament, and we're underway and already our fall, and then nothing beats that first crowd eruption as we have a fall over on mat number 8, as the first fall of the state tournament was from Cedar Rapids Prairie. That was Conrad Boswell of Prairie, with a fall over there, as we are awaiting Jacob Close, as he will be in the hole right now, as he will be on the hole for Western Dubuque, as he'll be taking on second-ranked and defending state champ Kyle Biscaglia of Waukee. As Close, a senior, 20-3 this season. Biscaglia is a junior at 42-2, but Jacob Close is ranked number 6, so could be a good matchup there with Biscaglia and Close. Roger?
Yeah, we're looking for a good match. Close was here yesterday. He wrestled a match or two and did a fine job for the Bobcats, helping them get to 7th place. And, Zach, he was in the well already, got warmed up, wrestled a couple of matches. So I look for some exciting things out of Jake Close this morning. But, again, wrestling a very good wrestler. And Biscaglia, 42-2, who's been here before. He got to sleep in his own bed tonight, didn't have to sleep in a foreign bed in a motel. And, you always think about that, too, whether these Des Moines schools have that home court, home mat advantage by not having to travel, not having to sleep, not having to do anything different than some of our other guys from around the state. So we'll see if that plays into some of this criteria for our matches this morning.
Well, I tell you what, it could be the same, could be said about radio broadcasters. Zach got the home field advantage of sleeping in his own bed this last night. Roger, you had to sleep on a hotel bed.
I did.
So,
yeah.
I'm sure it makes a little bit of a difference. But, again, Jacob Close will be up in the hole as we're got a lot of matches, all 8 mats filled up with wrestlers right now. And I like what we have up on the scoreboard, a little more convenient to read rather than all the scores, as they're just all the scores right in front of us on the big screen. We're in the front row of Media Row, up above high above the Wells Fargo Arena. Great view for us. As
Jamie, one more change. If you look at where the coaches are sitting this year, they've got the coaches all sitting on the inside, and instead of sitting in opposite corners like they used to, they're sitting in not the same corners, but they're sitting opposite. They're sitting away from each other. The cheerleaders in the corners, they've got that set up, so there's a little bit more room around the mats. It's a lot easier viewing. There's less distractions. Again, the thing that I don't like is they put the media people back in a separate room, so they've got to watch everything via broadcast, but not us. But anyway, so some subtle changes that they're still tweaking it for a better experience for the fans.
Well, the coaches were always across from each other. They just brought them to the other side of the mat. They're on the inside of the mat, the insides of the mats instead of outside on the out along the perimeter of the mat. As like you said, just more convenient. They're making more space. Unfortunately for the print media, not a real good deal for them, as they, like you said, have to watch on TVs, and Zach and I went down to that room yesterday. To watch that, and it was not a real good view for those guys in there. As we're up on mat number 8 is Jacob Close taking on Kyle Biscaglia, and quickly Biscaglia out to a 2-point takedown 15 seconds into this first period.
Yeah, that didn't take too long for the returning state champ to get in there and finish that shot. Close is coming to a sit, trying to sit out, turn in, and face Biscaglia. And Biscaglia will hit another takedown and another 2 points. It looks like a nice job by Close as Biscaglia cuts him loose. Close dives right back in on a low single. We'll see if he can finish it. It's 4-1. A takedown here for Close would be huge. It would close the gap here at 4-3. Close has his head caught between the left leg of Biscaglia, and Biscaglia now frees that left leg. Close still blocking him off. Biscaglia trying to hit a go behind, and that's going to do it for stalemate. 1:02 left to go. And Biscaglia's going to let him up. And you can tell already where Kyle Biscoglia wants to wrestle this match. He's in the neutral position on his feet. It's 4-2, 58 seconds left to go in period number 1. The preliminary rounds, there's a snap and spin by Biscoglia, and he's going to pick up a 2-point takedown. And now the score is 6-2. He's quickly going to let Close up. Close will sit out and face him, turn in, try to catch an ankle. Biscoglia with great hand control. He's got both wrists of Jake Close trapped. It's going to be a snap and spin, no takedown there. Now he gave him 2. Gave Biscoglia 2 as he covered the hips up of Close. So quickly it's 8-3 with 24 seconds left to go in period number 1. Preliminary action. Looking on the backside, if Close happens to lose this, he will have the loser of Kobe Pritchard and Hunter Fote from Hempstead, or the winner of that match. So we'll see what happens these last 6 seconds of the first period. Biscoglia now in between. He's got a ball and chain. The right arm of Jake Close trapped between his legs. Now he's got a wing on the side, and that's going to do it. So we can see why Biscoglia is very, very tough on his feet, Zach and Jamie.
He just keeps hammering. You know, he just keeps going after his offense. He never stops. He's never in a stop position, always looking for shots, different routes to take Close down here. So Biscoglia is doing a great job of doing that, and basically Close has got to cut the bleeding and hopefully find 2 of his own.
Well, it's going to be Biscoglia's choice, and he will choose down. Close up on top now with the tight waist with the left, right in the tight waist with the left. There's going to be a sit-out by Biscoglia. He's going to sit out, turn in, and face. That's going to be a 2-point reversal as he trapped the right arm of Jacob Close and then use that as a handle to hit a go-behind. So he will be up now 10-3 with 1:37 left to go. So Biscoglia can score a lot of points in a short amount of time, as we've seen in that first period. There's Kobe Pritchard from Indianola winning by a fall. So that will be the winner or loser of that match. Pritchard from Indianola pinning Hunter Fote from Hempstead. So Jake Close will either have Pritchard or Fote from Hempstead.
Yeah, and he's got a lot of work to come back here. 10-3, Biscoglia leading in this match with 1:12 left to go in this second period. So, you know, Jacob Close is a good wrestler too. He's got a lot of time left here if he wants to battle back in this match.
Well, he does, and he's got to find something that's going to dent this offense of Biscoglia from Waukee. Biscoglia now with the ball and chain. He's got the left arm of Jake Close trapped between his legs. He's going to hook the elbow, and now a tilt. Jake Close does a nice job fighting out of that tilt. No points by Biscoglia. And Close back up on all fours. No back points. It's still 10-3 with 40 seconds left to go in period number 2. Again, first round action. Weight class 113. The next wrestler up for the Bobcats will be at weight class 126, and that will be Nathan Betts. He wrestled 3 tough matches yesterday. Biscoglia now working that ball and chain. He's got the right arm this time trapped between the legs, and now he's going to hook a chicken wing on the left side. 15 seconds left to go. Biscoglia will step around the head. He'll try to run this for some more back points, and Close doing a great job keeping his chest down. Biscoglia's going to tilt. He's got 5 seconds now. Biscoglia switches off to a half Nelson with the ball and chain. He's going to throw Close to his back and pick up 2 as time runs out. That will be a 2-point near fall. It's now 12-3. Now Biscoglia from Waukee at 42-2, ranked number 2. Tell you what, guys, the top half of this 113 bracket, Jamie, is brutal. You got Drew Brennan on the top. You got Biscoglia, and you got Kobe Pritchard, and that is just a brutal threesome.
Well, you throw Jacob Close in there as well, at the number 6 ranked kid. Yep. So, like you said, it's just loaded. So, you know, Close is going to have to, if he can't come back in this match, because come back here in the last few minutes or last minute and a half of this match and build some momentum going into your next match, if anything else. Is you still got an opportunity to pick up some points here on Biscoglia, but, if anything else, build some momentum heading into your next match.
That's exactly right. And Biscoglia back to work with the ball and chain. He's trapped the right arm. He's got it threaded through the legs of Jake Close. Now he hooks the chicken wing on the left side. Now he's picking up back points again. Been very dominant on top and very dominant on his feet has been Kyle Biscoglia from Waukee. Now a half Nelson by Biscoglia. Close finds himself on his back, trying to high bridge out of it. He's got his left arm posted, trying to keep that left shoulder up. Biscoglia now trying to get to a T, sinking that half Nelson just a little bit deeper, close to the high bridge. Is going to roll back to his stomach. That's going to be a 3-point near fall. It's now 15-3 with 49 seconds left to go. Once again, Biscoglia goes right back to work with the ball and chain. He's got the right arm again trapped between the legs of Jacob Close. He hooks the chicken wing on the right side, the left side. Could be a fall right here. There's the fall, guys. Kyle Biscoglia will win by a fall. I'll tell you what, Jake Close, Jamie. Jake Close getting up very, very slow. Coach Cleary will have to come out to the mat as he is holding his right shoulder. I'm not sure what happened there. We didn't see anything, but Jacob Close is holding his right shoulder.
He's holding his
left side, okay. And Coach Cleary has to...
It's like a rib, maybe.
So that does not bode well for the senior from Western Dubuque, as he is holding his left, just below his left side, his left rib cage, and the trainers are out right now tending to him. We're hoping he can recover, because in about an hour he'll have to come back and try to wrestle, and he'll be taking on Hunter Fote from Dubuque Hempstead. So we'll see what happens here. I didn't see anything illegal. He got turned over. Might have been in a bad position when Biscoglia hooked that half Nelson up and sunk it in just a little bit deeper. Close really was trying to bridge off his back, and maybe that strain of that high bridge. He gets up now and all on fours. Coach Cleary out now. I think he's going to get to his feet, but he's writhing in pain right now, guys.
Yeah, hopefully, like you said, hopefully he can come back here, get ready to go in this next match, and be ready to go.
Well, that'll take some doing to get him back. The trainers have tended to him. The coaching staff, Coach Cleary and company there with him. And he's going to take all fours. He's going to take two knees there and think about that a little bit. So we'll have to watch that closely. Hopefully he can come back and wrestle again in about an hour or so in that consolation match. And he'll be taking on Hunter Fote from Dubuque Hempstead, who was pinned by Kobe Pritchard from Indianola.
As we are waiting Nathan Betts to be called up here for the Bobcats at 126 pounds, as he's going to be taking on Lance Borman of Iowa City High, as they are at weight class 120. There's 3 weight 120-pound matches on the mat right now. So we will await the rest of them to get called, and they are in the middle of weight class 120, and Nathan Betts is in the middle of weight class 126. As we'll take a look at the rest of the matches here coming up this morning for the Western Dubuque Bobcats. As we mentioned, Nathan Betts of Western Dubuque will take on Lance Borman. Betts for the Bobcats, a senior at 31-9. He'll be taking on Borman, who's a junior at 33-14. Then at weight class 132, it'll be Braden Burt of Western Dubuque, the senior, ranked number 3, 42-3 on the season. Actually, probably 45-3, as he went 3-0 yesterday for the Bobcats. He'll be taking on Cesar Salazar of Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson, as he is a junior at 24-21. Weight class 138 for Western Dubuque. It's Riker Karimsky, the 37-13 sophomore. He'll be taking on 7th-ranked Mason Morris of Bettendorf. 10, Roger, we saw Mason Morris last Wednesday night in that regional duel, and I tell you what, you and I both said if he makes it to the state meet, you would like to see a Bobcat match up with him, because that's a very winnable match.
Well, yeah, we watched it very, very closely, and when Bettendorf wrestled Dubuque Hempstead, and we both looked at each other and said, if a Bobcat matches up with Morris, they've got a good shot at winning that match. He is ranked 7th. He's 30-10, but Riker Karimsky has been wrestling very well at the end of the season, so that's going to be a very fun match to watch at 138.
Absolutely. Then at weight class 170, it'll be Devin Ludwig, the sophomore for Western Dubuque, 17-8. He'll have a tough task his first round out, as he will take on defending state champ, top-ranked in Class 3A, Marcus Coleman of Ames, who's a senior at 37-0. And speaking of ranked number 1 defending state champs, Max Lyon at 182. He's 45-0. He's a senior. He'll take on Preston LaGrange of Cedar Rapids Prairie, who's a senior at 35-9. And at heavyweight for Western Dubuque, we'll have Aaron Costello who is a senior at 46-0. He'll be taking on Levi Brand of Southeast Polk, who's a senior at 21-16. As all but one 113-pound match or 120-pound match is on one of the 8 mats right now, so we'll have Nathan Betts up here just shortly. So stay with us. We'll take a short break and come back. You're listening to the 2017 State Wrestling Tournament from KMCH Sports.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical, wishing all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action continued success.
Not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Bi-County Disposal Incorporated specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
Best of luck to all our area athletes, teams, and coaches from your tax professionals at H&R Block in Manchester. Nobody gets more of your money back than Block. Visit them today to get your maximum refund. Guaranteed. Based on maximum refund guarantee, not everyone gets a refund. For details, visit H&R Block at 1208 West Main Street in Manchester.
D&M Construction does residential, commercial, and agricultural construction. So if you're planning to remodel, build new, or need a hog confinement, pole, or steel frame building, see Mike Sherbring, owner of D&M Construction in Edgewood.
Cooper's Place in Ryan are proud to support all area athletes and coaches in tournament action. They understand the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Best of luck from Mike and his staff at Cooper's Place in Ryan.
Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester.
And welcome back into Wells Fargo Arena. Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, and West Delaware State champion Zach McCool back with you as Nathan Betts coming to mat number 4 for Western Dubuque, as he will be taking on Lance Borman from Iowa City High, as he is on the mat ready to go. A good matchup here, 33-14 is Borman. Betts, a senior, at 31-9.
Well, Nathan Betts wrestling a couple of tough matches yesterday. He got here, got warmed up, and Borman coming in here maybe a little bit cold. We'll see how this thing plays out. So what Borman has put together for 126-pounder, very muscular, looks to be very, very strong. So we'll see how Nathan Betts handles this junior from City High. We are just underway. There's a single by Borman. He's got his head to the outside. Betts with a hard crossface, trying to hit a go-behind, and Borman's going to find the edge of the mat. Nice job by Nathan Betts. Borman shot that single as his head got stuck to the outside, and a good crossface by Betts, and he ran out of real estate. So we're going back to the middle of the mat with 125 and counting. 2-on-1 now by Borman. He's got the right arm of Nathan Betts trapped, that Russian tie. Betts frees it. Now Betts comes with an underhook on the left side of Borman. Borman working the edge of the mat. When he gets a little bit in trouble, he finds that edge of the mat. Those are the guys that are frustrating to wrestle because they've got the track shoes on and they always like to wrestle on the white line.
You know, we talked about it all day yesterday, too. Is for some reason when Western Dubuque, you know, is wrestling, a lot of their opponents are moving backwards. I think they know that they're going to put a lot of pressure on, and they're hitting some shots on Western Dubuque that you know, you don't like to see pressure all that much with somebody going backwards unless you're getting stalling warnings and stalling calls here. So hopefully, you know, we continue to keep this match in the center of the mat and see Betts get a takedown here first.
Exactly right. Well, Borman working a Russian tie. He's got the left arm. He's got the left arm of Nathan Betts trapped. Betts will free that now. 33 seconds left. Still 0-0. Mat number 4, the blue mat right in front of us. We got a bird's eye view as we are in row number 1 of Media Central. They moved us down. Motion, was it, Jamie? Do you feel like this is a demotion?
Well, it wasn't a promotion. not like our buddies from one of our other radio stations that got a suite up there.
Yeah, they got a suite, and they're all encased up there in glass, and I'll tell you what. Anyway, we got a great view here. Back to action. 14 seconds left to go. Betts working the head of Borman. Again, 0-0. There's a nice snap down by Betts. Again, he's done a great job of staying heavy on the head of Lance Borman this whole period. Really working that. We hope that pays dividends as this match wears on here. It's going to be Betts' choice. He will choose down as he's got the green leg band on. Bill Borman thought Betts was going to defer over to him, and Betts took down to start. So we'll see what Borman quickly with the chop and tries to dig a wing on the left side of Nathan Betts. Now a tight waist by Borman. He's got a head lever on Betts. He's got Betts' chest down to the left center of the mat. He's applying a lot of pressure to the back of that left tricep with his head. With that head lever, now Betts to his feet. He's going to split the hands of Borman, turn and face him off for 1-point escape. That's good, fancy footwork and good hand control by the senior from West Delaware. From Western Dubuque. Got to his feet, scored 1, and now we're back to neutral. Great hand control there, Jamie Vaskey, for Betts getting back to his feet.
Well, it certainly was, and that's getting up and scoring the first points of a match is always very key here in any match, especially down here at the state meet. So nice job there by Nathan Betts, scoring that first point, and now he's got to go to work on his feet. Just create that offense, and I like what he's doing. He's been real heavy on the head, and you see that a lot with these Bobcats. As a nice sweep single by Nathan Betts, he's going to cover around for a 2-point takedown. He's got the 2-point takedown and goes up 3-0 here.
Well, that's just what the doctor ordered right there. And Zach, we talked about yesterday how sometimes the Western Dubuque Bobcats were taking those straight-in shots. That was a perfect example. Nathan Betts switching up there, snapped that head down, got a great angle out to the side, finished that sweep single. Now he's up 3-0 with 41 seconds left. He's got the cross body right in, and he's working Lance Borman tough. He's got a power half Nelson on the left side, and he's got the right shoulder of Lance Borman posted. Let's see if he can crank those hips out and expose the shoulder blades for some near fall points. 26 seconds left in counting period number 2. Preliminary rounds in weight class 126 right in front of us. Nathan Betts for Western Dubuque trying to advance on. I tell you what, you'd certainly like to win this match, then you don't have to wrestle again until tomorrow. After wrestling 3 tough matches yesterday, you get a little bit of a break and get to relax a little bit. Now power half Nelson on the right side by Betts, and he's cranking Borman over. Might have 2 near fall. Got to go a little bit further, and he's going to run out of time. Nice job by the senior Bobcat. Good period there, Zach, for Betts.
Roger, you said exactly what I wanted to hear was finish. Betts right there, finished the shot. He got that good angle, took that outside sweep, and finished that shot that we didn't see yesterday at all the time with the Bobcats. So it's very nice to see now at this individual state tournament right now. The Bobcats are working some angles here and scoring points and finishing their moves.
Well, Lance Borman will go to the blood corner there and get 10-2, as I think that as that physicality of Nathan Betts took its toll that period. That was just a great period, a 1-point escape and a 2-point takedown for Betts. Looks like he's feeling pretty good right now. He's pacing back and forth, talking to Coach Cleary, and feeling just pretty good about that period. So he's got 2 minutes left to finish this match out. Borman over as his coach, Corey Connell, tending to him there in the corner, probably offering a little bit of advice. Let's see whose choice it's going to be. It's going to be Borman's choice to start this third period. And there's the whistle. There's the start. Borman tried to come with a inside stand-up and a nicely countered by Betts as he drove up Borman with a front trip back down to the mat. Now Betts sits over that right ankle of Lance Borman to that cross body right. He's got a leg in on the left. Well, excuse me, on the right. Now the leg comes in on the left. Boy, he got a little bit sloppy there, Zach. He almost fell off the top of Borman, but he got hooked that left leg, and now he's got Borman stretched out, trying to work that power half Nelson again. He's got the right leg in. Borman doing a nice job now, trying to shake off Nathan Betts. Betts staying behind both arms, trying to hook a power half Nelson up on the right side. Now he's got Borman stretched out. That's a little bit better position now. Borman belly down, now a power half Nelson by Nathan Betts. And the legs have taken its toll on Borman with 1:07 left to go. Good job by Betts this period to control Borman. Stops his first move and then controlling him with the crossbody right. And our referee's going to let Betts stay there. Now a stalemate. Referee giving him plenty of opportunity to ride those legs of Coach Cleary. Keep him down with some authority there.
You know, right there, Nathan Betts doing a nice job of keeping his hips high. You know, he's getting sloppy, but he's recovering very nicely of keeping like that leech effect on top, getting those legs put in. But, you know, you'd like to see him stay out of that scramble situation here. If he's going to give up a point, give him an escape and not a reversal here.
Betts now going with the claw ride, tight weights with the left, claw ride with the right, and now a short sit by Borman. Betts does a nice job following him. He gets a little bit high, and he's going to put in a cross body ride and pull himself back as Borman tried to shake him down. Borman got his hips up high, and Betts almost fell off the top for a two-point reversal. Almost gave that up. He showed some really good balance there to throw a leg back in. And 17 seconds left. Nathan Betts with a half Nelson on Borman. Might have some back points here. He loaded that power half Nelson up with 9 seconds. And Borman now will roll through and try to come out the back door. And with 4 seconds left, Nathan Betts will advance with a solid win. He's going to pick up 2. No, he won't. It's going to be 3-0, Jamie Vasquez. What a start by Nathan Betts.
Yeah, great win by Nathan Betts. And, just coming out and dominating 3-0. You know, 3-0. You wouldn't think there's a dominating fashion. But I tell you what, it certainly was. And we're going to stay right on mat number 4 as Braden Burt has just been called up on mat number 4, the same mat as Nathan Betts just came off of. And Nathan Betts, we know his next round opponent. It'll be Zach Price from Johnston, who's ranked number 3. He won by fall over Patrick Chambers of Cedar Rapids Xavier. So that'll be Nathan Betts' next opponent coming up here tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be tough for me. Hey, you got a day to rest now, and you wrestled 3 tough matches yesterday, did Betts. He wrestled a great match this morning, got himself on the front side of that bracket, and that's a great place to be. Braden Burt now ranked number 3. Jamie, this is a little bit of a redemption tour for Braden Burt. He came here last year, didn't have a real great state tournament. He's a senior now and looking to get onto the podium on Saturday. So he's got a good draw. Salazar from Council Bluffs TJ, and he's looking for some big things here.
Oh, he certainly is, and he's going to have to. He's going to have to start right away, and for Braden Burt, that's getting a takedown and going to work on top and getting to where he is confident and where he's best, and that's when he's riding on top.
He can score a lot of points in a hurry. We've seen him rack up, I think, 18 points in a period. Here he comes right out. He steps right into an underhook. He's got a chalice on Salazar, and he back trips Salazar. He's got Salazar on his back for that takedown. How does he do that? I don't think I've ever seen that before. He came right out and locked up a collar tie. He got 2 for the takedown, 2 for the near fall, and he is going right to work on Salazar. How did that happen, Jamie?
Well, what gets me is it looked like Salazar, and you and I have talked about this forever. With a legger, you think you're free, but you're not. I honestly thought Braden Burt was in trouble, and he was going to be on his back. He somehow crawls his hips around back on top of Salazar, and he's picking up near fall points. That's how good Braden Burt is.
Well, he brought his suction cups today, and Salazar's the victim. And 1:14 left to go in this first period, and Braden Burt has Cesar Salazar on his back, and there's the fall right there in 52 seconds. Winner by fall is Braden Burt. In 52 seconds, I'll tell you what, he is just absolutely lethal, and he is on a mission. Wrestled well yesterday in the matches that we saw him, and put down Cesar Salazar in 52 seconds. And he's going to advance, and we'll find his opponent later. So the Bobcats are 2-1 so far, Jamie, and Zach having an outstanding first round.
Oh, they really are, and that's what you would expect out of the Bobcats. And Coach, they're coming down here and trying to make some noise down here, and maybe try to make some noise in that team race. And they may not come out on top, but I tell you what, they're gonna definitely be. I would say Western Dubuque, they'd be looking for at least a top 10 finish down here at the state meet, if not possibly a top 5 or 6 here at the state meet. So they're going to have to. They're going to need what just happened. They're going to need wins from guys like and Betts and Braden Burt to come out here, and then not only wins, but do what Braden Burt just did and pick up the fall like he did. And I tell you what, that's gonna go a long ways for the Bobcats here.
Our next matchup is going to be Riker Krimsky from Western Dubuque at 138. We'll check
see where we're at
He's
here.
Way at the bottom of the bracket, Jamie. So we'll take a short timeout, and then we'll be back as they're just starting the 138-pound wrestlers. We'll have Riker Krimsky taking on Mason Morris. That's going to be a good one to finish up our weight class 138. So let's take another short timeout. We've got some great sponsors. We want to give them a little time. We'll catch our breath, and we'll be back in just a few minutes with Riker Krimsky. Stay tuned. We've got more hold-by-hold action for you from the well on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Fairway in Independence applauds all area athletes and coaches on a very successful season and wishes them continued success in tournament action. Fairway, treating customers like family. Always fresh, always affordable, always Fairway in Independence.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
East Buchanan Telephone Co-op in Winthrop are proud to support the East Buchanan athletes and all area athletes and wish them continued success. East Buchanan Telephone Co-op, your total communication source in Winthrop. Call 319-935-3011.
Easy Pickens, Quick and Handy, and McDermott Oil wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament action. Stop into one of their stores for delicious Godfather's Pizza. Good luck from everyone at Easy Pickens in Manchester, Quick and Handy in Dyersville, Lamont and Epworth, and McDermott Oil in Cascade.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Paris at 563-920-7835.
Cork and Bottle in Manchester are proud to support all area athletes and coaches in tournament action. They understand the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Best of luck from Rick and his staff at Cork and Bottle in Manchester.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving Eastern Iowa farmers. Good luck to all the area athletes from Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence and Reload Station in Epworth, partners in excellence.
This is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence with Chevy, Buick, and certified pre-owned Chevy, Buick, and GMC, and nearly 300 new and used cars and trucks in stock. We have big town inventory with small town service. Go to DunlapMotorsIndy.com.
Beaton Bender Manufacturing Incorporated is a family-owned and operated business that has been a worldwide supplier of hydraulic shears and press brakes since 1972. Beaton Bender Manufacturing in Coggin is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Best of luck to all area athletes from your friends at Pets Allowed in Independence, your pet's lodging, grooming, and training specialist for 17 plus years. Contact Pets Allowed at 334-7387, 334-PETS. Independence.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
The staff at Bowenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville are proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action. Wishing you continued success from Bowenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home in Manchester and Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home in Earlville.
Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking for a place to gather with family and friends? Your look is over. Gather your family and friends and head to the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill. Join them for some great food and sports before, during, or after the games. Best of luck from everyone at the Hillside Sports Bar and Grill.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Benton. Your vision is our primary focus.
And welcome back in, and right on cue, Riker Karimsky will be up on mat number 1. He'll be taking on Mason Morris of Bettendorf in this first round. Mason Morris ranked number 7. He's a junior at 30-10. Karimsky, a sophomore for the Bobcats, at 37-13. Check that. He is, well, they still have him as 37-13. He did wrestle yesterday, as they did not update the track wrestling on here. So Riker Karimsky ready to go against Morris from Bettendorf. And after this match, again, we're going to have a little bit of a break, as we're not going to have another wrestler until Devin Ludwig at 170 pounds, as he'll take on Marcus Coleman of Ames. But we're underway right now with Karimsky and Morris.
I'd like to see Karimsky open this thing up with a takedown. Morris in that staggered stance, leading with the left leg. Karimsky in a square stance. Karimsky had a short shot there, and Morris fought that off. It was just kind of a half shot, I think, just to kind of feel out Mason Morris. Now over and under by Morris, over and under by Karimsky, and Morris is going to back out of that. Not sure he wants to be in that position. There's a single by Morris in deep. Nice down block by Karimsky. Boy, you got to stuff that head and spin around, Zach. And we're going to get a stalemate right there, as Morris was hanging on to the right leg of Karimsky from Western Dubuque and not moving, but just squeezing that leg. So Morris takes the first shot, the first full shot, and Karimsky fought that off very nicely. So we'll see if he can come right back to work. Karimsky can come right back to work and set up his offense from his feet. 109 and counting, first period, weight class 138. First round action in class 3A, and off the mat goes Morris. And circling back in now will be Karimsky, 103 and counting, first period. There's a long shot by Morris. This time he gets in deep, switches over to a double. Karimsky with a whizzer. He's got to bail out of that. That was a good quick shot there, Zach, by Morris.
Yeah, once again, another very strong opponent here for the Bobcats. Just looks really, really tough and clamps down. And when he hits shots, he hits them hard. So, you know, you got to continue to create some angles and no defense of staying square here.
Well, 37 seconds, and Karimsky tries to come to a switch, and off the mat they go. So they'll circle back in, get a restart.
On deck at 145.
On mat number 1 to our far right, there's Karimsky set. Morris up on top. Nice stand-up by Karimsky. Let's see if he can split the hands of Morris. And let's get a stalling call against Morris, and Morris is going to cut him loose before he gets that stalling call. Karimsky will score a point. Now he's going to have to see if he can set something up, as Morris has had a couple of deep shots in on Karimsky. One of them counted. Karimsky has yet to take a full shot. 16 seconds left to go. You'd like to see Karimsky nail down a takedown right here. Karimsky with the snap down front headlock. Morris is going to squeeze the right elbow and trap it, and we'll get a stalemate. And back to the center we go with 10 seconds. Well, good opportunity there. There's a shot by Morris in deep on a double. Let's see if Karimsky can cut the corner and hit a go-behind, and Morris will latch onto the left leg of Karimsky right now and hang on as time runs out. So 2-1 after 1. Karimsky with the red leg bands on. It'll be his choice. Let's see what he decides to do. He's going to defer over to Morris, and Morris will choose down to start the second period. Western Dubuque with their black, white, and red singlets on today. And there's the whistle. Short sit now by Morris. And Krimsky tries to come over the top. Got to stay behind the arm, Zach. Has a short sit by Morris, and he's going to come right to his feet. Krimsky's going to try to pick up a single. That's going to be an escape by Morris. Morris quickly comes right in on a single. Nice hard whizzer by Krimsky. Let's see if he can make this work for defensive takedown. Morris is going to latch on and squeeze a hold of the left leg of Riker Krimsky. Krimsky in a down block trying to stuff the head. We'll get another stalemate. I'd like to see him stuff that head, Zach, and hit that go behind off that. But Morris, you said Morris is very, very physical.
Yeah, he's just collapsing on those legs and locking his hands and just sitting there and very, very strong. Can't break his grip to get him to move around the front side of him.
Mason Morris, the junior from Bettendorf. Bettendorf also qualifying seven individuals for this tournament. 114 and counting, 3-0 in favor of Mason Morris. Krimsky needs to find something that's going to hit its mark right here from his feet. Krimsky with a hard collar tie now working the back of the neck of Mason Morris. Krimsky drops down on a single, tries to grab the right leg of Mason Morris, and Morris will block him off. Now Krimsky with an underhook on the right side of Morris, and front headlock now by Krimsky, and he's going to drag Mason Morris off the mat, and we will go back to the middle for a restart. There's the whistle. Back to the restart we go. Krimsky doing a nice job trying to hit a slide by, misses its mark. Great strategy there by Krimsky. Tried to hit a slide by to the left side of Morris, and Morris fought that off. 38 seconds and counting as Krimsky still in that stagger stance. It's a long single shot by Morris. Krimsky trying to hit a go behind. Morris blocking him off. Now front headlock by Krimsky. Short sit, little boot scoot there by Morris. So I'll tell you what, that hit its mark. It switched off to a double. And very impressive, Jamie, with Mason Morris so far this morning.
You gotta give that kid credit on that one. You know, you don't like to see one of your area wrestlers get taken down, but that was pretty smooth by Morris. That little boot scoot, he set it up perfect, you know. And Krimsky, you know, that was the situation there, Zach. You and I were just talking about it this morning. When you get in that front headlock position, you got to bounce the guy's head off the mat and just sit there and keep bouncing until you can do it. Well, if you relax like Krimsky did there, that little boot scoot, he just sat underneath of him and picked up a 2-point takedown.
And not only did that, he finished up with a tilt at the end of the period and scored 2. So it's 7-1 now in favor of Mason Morris from Bettendorf. I tell you, he has ratcheted up his level of wrestling from what we saw last Wednesday at Western Dubuque. 1:54 now underway. Riker Krimsky had some work to do. He chose down. He's down by 6. And Morris up on top has Krimsky belly down. He's got a chicken wing loaded up on the right side. Very physical is Mason Morris. Again, he's a junior at 30-10 for Coach Knight and the Bettendorf Bulldogs. 1:34. And Krimsky now trying to get to his feet. Here comes a tilt again by Mason Morris. No points. He's going to get back points now. Got 2 there with a tilt. He's got the left arm or the right arm of Riker Krimsky trapped underneath. And he hooked it with his left hand and then controlled the elbow and just loaded him up on his hips and exposed his shoulder blades for the 2 count. Picked up another near fall. It's 9-1 now with 1:08 and counting. So Krimsky has some work to do to get back into this thing. He's going to have to find a way to get back to his feet and then look for something feet to back. Morris now working that Syracuse right inside wrist on the left side. He's got his left shoulder posted and right between the shoulder blades of Riker Krimsky. Krimsky belly down on the center of the mat, trying to get up. Krimsky now pushes up, gets back to his base now. Switch now, an inside stand-up. Good chain wrestling by Krimsky. He's going to score an escape. Went to a long switch, then turned in on a sit-out and right to his feet for 1. Now it's 9-2. He's got to find something feet to back here with 34 seconds left to go in this match. And Morris drops right in on a single, and he's going to be content to hold right there, showing some strength. And Krimsky looking for a stalemate, and the referee wants them both to wrestle. 22 seconds left to go. So Krimsky's got to find something that's going to throw Morris to his back. Morris keeping his head down and blocking off. Like to see a stalemate. There's a go behind now by Krimsky, and Morris blocks him off. 9 seconds left to go, and Krimsky is going to lose this match as he tries to throw Morris to his back with a double underhook. and Morris just playing the turtle underneath and letting the time expire. It's going to be a 9-2 loss there by Riker Krimsky. So he will wrestle again in about an hour in that consolation match. Tough match, Jamie. Very impressed. Zach, very impressed with Mason Morris right there.
Yeah, very, very strong kid right there. You know, he did a great job of just doing what works best for him, and unfortunately Karimsky didn't have an answer for what his game plan was right there. Hopefully he can bounce back in an hour and give a tough match. Could be his last, so he's got to continue to fight on the backside now.
Oh, and he's got a very tough draw in that backside match. Harlan Steffensmeyer from Fort Madison, ranked number 3, and Bryce Morano from Dallas Center Grimes, highly ranked. I'm not sure who won that match.
They're on map 5.
That match is still going on. It's 16-4.
Yeah, Steffensmeyer's leading that match 16-4.
Okay, so it looks like Krimsky will take on Bryce Morano. He's a senior from Dallas Center Grimes. He's 34-6. So Riker Krimsky will have to come back with a vengeance to stay in this tournament. And Jamie, we've seen that all the time as we come down here. That you lose that first round match and you think, well, I got a loser on the backside. But sometimes you got a tough first round match like Steffensmeyer Morano, and that puts your match on the backside as tough as your match on the front side.
It really does, and you know that's why you got to be. You know, you come down here and you know, I don't think anybody that's down here thinks they're going to have a cupcake on the backside. When you're down here at the state meet, you're going to have a tough match every time out. So I think, you know, you prepare for it the same way. I mean, you know coming in that every match here is going to be a tough match, and you know, just you prepare for that. I don't think you ever think that you're going to have an easy match down here. As it is going to be a win for Steffensmeyer, 19-4, technical fall. As Steffensmeyer with the 19-4 tech fall over Bryce Morano. So it'll be Riker Karimsky and Bryce Morano of Dallas Center Grimes. Morano ranked number 8 in the state in Class 3A. Well, we've got 145-pound matchups going on right now. There's one 152-pound match on the mat, and we are waiting for 170 pounds, and Devin Ludwig of Western Dubuque taking on Marcus Coleman of Ames, and then we'll have Max Lyon right away for the Bobcats, and follow that up with Aaron Costello, hopefully to finish off this round for Western Dubuque. As a lot of action going on here today, as the tournament kicks off today with Class 2A or 3A starting this thing off here today. And then, of course, this afternoon, starting at 1:30, we'll have our Class 1A wrestlers on the mat. And then tonight, we will have the Class 2A wrestlers on the mat for their first round, starting at 6 o'clock. I want to thank the sponsors of postseason wrestling here on KMCH, Crop Production Services in Winthrop, D&M Construction, DNS Portables, Del Clay Farm Equipment, Delhi Insurance Agency, East Buchanan Telephone, and the Edgewood Feed Mill. Again, thank them for all of their support of high school sports here on KMCH, and especially this week with all the postseason action that we've got going on this week. As again, we had that basketball game last night, had the duels and a basketball game with Monticello and Union LaPorte City last night, and tonight, same thing, as we're going to have basketball for you on KMCH.com, as we've got second round boys basketball with Edco playing tonight as at Starmont, 6:30. That's with Bill Logan. And then tonight, John Swisher will have Cascade boys basketball for you starting at about 8 o'clock. So a lot of action coming your way, and we want to thank the sponsors for bringing you all of the sports coverage this week in the state wrestling tournament. Of course, postseason basketball that's going on this week. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with Devin Ludwig of Western Dubuque in just a little bit. You're listening to the 2017 State Wrestling Tournament from KMCH Sports.
Milestones Group is a long-established Manchester CPA firm with services such as tax preparation and planning, accounting services, and business consulting. Everyone at Milestones Group wish all the area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans the best for a successful season.
Barron Motor Supply, proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff. They appreciate all their hard work and dedication in and out of the classroom. Good luck from Barron Motor Supply in Manchester, your auto parts professional since 1930.
Pete's Small Engine Repair are proud to support all the area athletes in tournament action. For all your small engine purchases, repairs, and rebuilds, call the Small Engine experts. Pete's Small Engine Repair. Congratulations from Pete's Small Engine Repair in Monticello.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
For all your new construction or remodeling projects, Rave Brothers Construction is the custom building company for you. From custom designs to new starts, call the specialist. Rave Brothers Construction. Best of luck to all the area athletes from Rave Brothers Construction in Manchester.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
For all of your auto, home, health, and life insurance needs, it's American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency on East Main in Manchester. Best of luck to all the area athletes and coaching staff from American Family Insurance Tad Mormon Agency in Manchester. Your dream is out there. Go get it. They'll protect it.
Hi, this is Jamie Vaskey at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Viafield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Viafield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
Kleesner Sanitation are taking new customers for both commercial and residential properties. If you need a large dumpster or container for new construction projects and a roll-off, call Kleesner Sanitation at 927-5977. Good luck from Kleesner Sanitation.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your new West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
River's Edge Construction wish all area athletes the best of luck in tournament action. If construction plans are in your future, call Lyle Palmer at 563-920-0046. River's Edge Construction can help you with your residential and commercial new construction and remodeling plans. Call River's Edge Construction in Manchester at 563-920-0046.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
The City of Manchester would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play. The City of Manchester appreciates all of the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Good luck from all of the employees, elected officials, and Mayor Milt, all of Manchester.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after the game headquarters.
welcome back in. High atop the Wells Fargo Arena, Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, and Zach McCool back with you, and back with us. Back at the studio of KMCH is Janelle Tucker running the board for us this morning. Appreciate that. As we're live on KMCH, KMCH.com, and YouTube. If you want to tune into YouTube this morning and listen to us, or on KMCH.com, or on your KMCH mobile app, whether it be on Android or on iPhone. Is that what you call that thing, Zach? An iPhone? Is it iPhone?
It's called the big phone.
The big phone. Android, iPhone, whatever we've got. We're on there on KMCH.com. We're waiting for Devin Ludwig to come up here at 170 pounds. It's little area, we like discussing area wrestlers and former area wrestlers. As Roger, one of your pupils, Doug Stryker, his son Alex, just winning his match 8-3 in the first round, and Doug, two-time state champ for you up at Starmont?
Yes, two-time state champ, three-time finalist, and he's been at Linn-Mar for 20. I think this is his 20th season at Linn-Mar, and now he's got a senior that's wrestling. His son Alex is wrestling for him. Alex just pulled a big upset there, beating Tad Griffith from Des Moines Lincoln, who was 38-2 in a very, very fine, a very, very tough match. But Alex Stryker advancing, and he will take on top-ranked Joel Shapiro from West Des Moines Valley, who won his match. So he'll have a tough match in the second round. So we'll look forward to watching that, and we will follow along. We know there's some Stryker fans still up in Northeast Iowa that love to hear that, so we'll do updates on Alex as he comes along. So,
and Jack later tonight, Jack Stryker, which would be
that's Kent's boy. Kent was a three-time state champ and a four-time finalist, and Jack qualifying for the first time to the state tournament at weight class 106 for the Mount Vernon Mustangs. So we'll look forward to calling that match and updates on that match tonight. Well, Devin Ludwig, Zach McCool, a tough opponent here, number one ranked and undefeated returning state champ Marcus Coleman. How do you approach that match mentally?
You got nothing to lose. Go out and give it everything you got. Try to, upset the number one ranked guy. He's got the target on his back. He's the one that's favored to win the whole tournament. So, once again, nothing to lose here. Go out and show him what you got.
Well, and Coleman out quickly with the double leg takedown on Ludwig, and he steps inside with the Turk. He lifts the inside knee of Devin Ludwig and steps through and Turks his left leg, and he's going to pick up a three-point near fall. So quickly it's 5-0. Now 1 point escape by Ludwig. We're going back to our feet. Coleman with almost a long tight draped on that right knee, that right leg. So several years ago, we used to wrestle with tights on. Then we took the tights off, and now some of the guys are putting the tight back on one knee. I don't know if that's to make that slide easier when you shoot, or if it's for protection, or looks. That's we don't know, so we'll find out. Maybe we'll ask some questions as this tournament progresses, because we've seen several of the wrestlers with those on. Well, 55 seconds left to go here. First period, it's 7-1 with Coleman up and on top riding.
Absolutely, as here we go, 7-1, and now a chicken wing on the left side, and there's the fall. 1 minute and 19 seconds. So in 1:19, Marcus Coleman of Ames is going to win that match by fall over Devin Ludwig. So Ludwig will move to the backside as a tough match there, Zach. And, we knew that coming in. Marcus Coleman, you said it, nothing to lose and everything to gain there for Devin Ludwig. But Marcus Coleman proving why he's ranked number one, and good reason why he won the state title last year.
Yeah, once again, you go back to draws. This wrestling tournament, you continue to hear people talk about should it be seeded, and stuff like that. But it's the draw that you get down here. It just all depends on what you get. And unfortunately, right there, Ludwig got Coleman, who won a state title last year, and a very, very tough opponent. So it's kind of unfortunate, but goes to the backside. Looks like he's got a very winnable match next round here. So between Lopez from Bettendorf, from Mower from Glenwood. So that's a good opportunity for him to get a win down here at state as only being a sophomore.
Well, absolutely, as that'll be
again, his next round match is that match is over here on mat number 8, and currently Maurer of Glenwood with a 2-1 lead. Again, we're waiting for Max Lyon to come up at 182 pounds. We have some 182-pounders up on the mat right now, as I see Kubavek from Cedar Rapids. Kennedy is up on mat number 6. Also, Brock Hunger, he's at the top of the bracket from Iowa City High, taking on Tyrell Gordon of Waterloo East. And Bo Lombardi of Valley West Des Moines taking on Tristan Richardson of North Scott. They just got called up on mat number 4, so Max Lyon will be the next wrestler called. Could be to mat 7. I'm not sure, as the wrestler from Urbandale, Austin Lamb, they're going to cut the injury time. And it looks like he's going to be up down here on mat number 6. It's going to be Max Lyon on mat number 6. As that was Garrett Kubavek of Kennedy with a fall down here. So we'll see Max Lyon right out here in front of us on mat 6.
And Jamie, the Bobcats wrestled Cedar Rapids Prairie yesterday in that duel, and we did not see this matchup with Max Lyon and Preston LaGrange. Max Lyon took a forefoot from the Cedar Rapids Prairie Hawks in that duel yesterday. So Coach Kane Thompson probably holding it out for this match today as LaGrange comes to the mat. He's got a very heavily wrapped right shoulder. So maybe
you said yesterday you feel sorry for the next person that had to wrestle Max Lyon. Didn't think it would be actually Preston LaGrange.
No, we did not.
We didn't even think of that yesterday.
Max was pretty frustrated yesterday taking those forefoot, so he's going to come right out and a snatch single. He's got LaGrange's leg up. He's going to pick up a 2-point takedown with 4 seconds. That took him about 4.5 seconds to pick up that 2-point takedown, and he is in business right now. And that's Max Lyon, all business. And he's going to stack up LaGrange. Hard, tight waist by Lyon. A chop with the left and a tight waist. And trying to set up the chicken wing. LaGrange to his feet. Stand up by LaGrange. Max Lyon will pick up the inside leg. Back trip. LaGrange back down to the mat. Inside wrist. Spiral right by Lyon. And I tell you what, Zach, his hips, he just grinds with those hips. Everything's forward. Everything's strong. And I tell you what, if you're going to wrestle Max Lyon, you're going to carry all of his weight.
Very tough for your opponent to get your head off the mat. And that's the worst thing ever is when you can't get the head off the mat. With all that pressure going forward, and it really wears you out throughout the entire match.
Max Lyon with his textbook chicken wing, and he ran that chicken wing. He's got LaGrange on his back, and he's looking to end this in a hurry. 1:10 left to go, and Max Lyon has Preston. There's the fall right there. There's the fall in 54 seconds. Max Lyon winning by a fall, and he will move on now and take on the winner between Keaton Dornap from Fort Dodge, who's a senior at 35-10, or Kent Kragenbrink from Dubuque Hempstead, who's a sophomore at 28-12. So LaGrange comes off the mat, just shakes his head, and kind of wonders what hit him. Well, it was that Max Lyon, that Bobcat from Western Dubuque, taking out some frustrations, Jamie, from yesterday.
Yeah, he was, and that was, like you said, that was a match that we didn't get to see yesterday because of a forfeit, and with a shoulder injury, I can see that. We talk about kids not wrestling down here at the state duels for not wanting to get hurt. And, on the backside of that, I see it. I mean, you're not winning a state title. That's what you came here for. And when you get bumped to the backside, Coach Cleary did it. And when you're on the backside, I see not wrestling your state qualifiers. And, you've got to turn. And once the team goals have not been accomplished, which for most teams is a state title, when you come to the state duels, it's time to turn back to the individual goals, and that's individual state titles, state medals, whatever it may be. So I see the coach in the competition not wrestling their starters, but we will wait coming up here for Aaron Costello as he will wrestle at heavyweight for Western Dubuque, as he will take on Levi Brand of Southeast Polk in the first round. As Brand, a senior at 21-16. Costello, the senior, ranked number 146. And let's take a look back at what we've done so far here this morning. At 113 pounds, it was Jacob Close of Western Dubuque losing by fall in 5 minutes and 27 seconds to Kyle Biscaglia of Waukee in the first round. Close will now come back on the backside here in just a little bit, and he will take on Hunter Fote from Dubuque Hempstead. 126 pounds, Nathan Betts. He will advance until tomorrow
as he won 3-0 against Lance Borman of Iowa City High, as Betts will now take on Zach Price of Johnston, who was a winner by fall in his first round match. 132 pounds, Braden Burt of Western Dubuque was a winner by fall in 52 seconds over Cesar Salazar of Council Bluffs Thomas Jefferson. Burt will now move to the quarterfinals, where he will take on Lance Runyon of Indianola, who's ranked number 4 and is 45-4. 138 pounds, it was Riker Karimsky losing 9-2 against Mason Morris of Bettendorf, the 7th-ranked wrestler. He will now move to the backside and take on Bryce Morano of Dallas Center Grimes, who's ranked number 8 in the state in Class 3A. And then you heard it just a second ago. It was Devin Ludwig of Western Dubuque taking on Marcus Coleman of Ames and losing by fall in 1 minute and 19 seconds. So Ludwig will bump to the backside. And that match is still going on as a lot of, I don't know if it's blood time or injury time down here on mat number 8, as it's currently Alex Lopez of Bettendorf leading Brett Maurer of Glenwood. So Ludwig will await the loser of that match between Alex Lopez of Bettendorf and Brett Maurer of Glenwood. Max Lyon with a fall at 182 pounds as he is going to await the winner of Keaton Dornath of Fort Dodge and Kent Kragenbrink of Dubuque Hempstead, as that match is going on right now on mat number 7, and it's currently a 6-2 Keaton Dornath lead. So we're going to take a short break while we wait for Aaron Costello to come up at heavyweight for the Bobcats. Again, the top-ranked senior from Western Dubuque will take on Levi Brand of Southeast Polk coming up here in just a little bit. So stay with us. You're listening to the 2017 State Wrestling Tournament on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
Your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Via Field, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across North.
The City of Manchester would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best of luck in tournament play. The City of Manchester appreciates all of the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Good luck from all of the employees, elected officials, and Mayor Milt, all of Manchester.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
For residential, commercial, and farm lawn care, call Spring Green Lawn Care, licensed and insured. Call Dwayne for free estimates. Spring Green is your full-service lawn care company in Dyersville.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
All area athletes in tournament action, the best of luck. Dr. Virgil Borick with the Animal Health Clinic in Dyersville has been serving the area since 1982, tending to the health needs of animals large and small. Animal Health Clinic, 1657 15th Avenue Southeast in Dyersville, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 until 5, Saturday, 7:30 until noon, or call them at 563-875-6083 to schedule an appointment.
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Cash in on preseason discounts on continuous flow GSI dryers and GSI grain bins. Call New Vienna Ag Automation at 563-921-2896 and talk to Arnie, Al, or Dave. Best of luck to all the area athletes from New Vienna Ag Automation in New Vienna.
Cork and Bottle in Manchester are proud to support all area athletes and coaches in tournament action. They understand the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Best of luck from Rick and his staff at Cork and Bottle in Manchester.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Crop Production Services are proud to support all the area athletes. Call Crop Production Services of Winthrop for all your ag input needs. They are the team to call. Congratulations to the student athletes on your achievements from CPS in Winthrop.
Hey area athletes and coaches, my name is Brooke. I am cheering you on this sports season. Krugman Construction would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish them continued success in tournament action. For all your building needs, call Krugman Construction in Manchester.
Hi, this is Chris Henry, Service Manager of Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader. Our goal is to make your car buying experience the best possible, and our factory-certified technicians are dedicated to you and your vehicles. Stop in and see us at Brown Sales and Leasing in Elkader, or visit us online at FullerBrown.com. Your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be. Best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
Paladin Attachments is a blending of 11 brands joining skills and expertise to design and build the best quality heavy and light duty attachments in the world, giving customers powerful peace of mind. Join Paladin and Delhi in wishing all area athletes, teams, coaches, and fans the best of luck.
Skogman Realty would like to congratulate all area athletes and coaches on a successful season and wish you the best in tournament action. For your real estate needs, contact Christine Baldwin, your local Skogman Realty agent in Manchester at 920-9194.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Steve Moyle Masonry has lowered his prices on new home or remodel construction of brick, block, and stone because he's back out in the field with his hands-on expertise. Call Steve at Moyle Masonry for free estimates and competitive pricing. Steve Moyle Masonry in Manchester, where quality is what they are all about.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Gary's Towing. For 24-hour towing, call Gary's Towing in Strawberry Point in Manchester. Your complete towing service. Gary's Towing can handle all of your wrecker and flatbed needs and is AAA certified. Gary's Towing, with locations in Strawberry Point and Manchester, wish all area athletes the best in tournament action.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Delhi Insurance Agency is dedicated to Delhi and the surrounding area, and they thank you for choosing them for your insurance needs. See Larry, Sue, and Christy for all your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi.
Back into the Wells Fargo Arena, as we just saw a 16-second fall over there by Rocky Lombardi, the top-ranked 220-pounder from Valley West Des Moines. 16-second fall. He's going to play quarterback at Michigan State for Coach D'Antonio. As a quick fall over there, Zach, and we've seen that from Rocky Lombardi. I think he had a, 4 or 5-second fall earlier in the year. It's pretty impressive, and that's just one of the few things we get to see down here this week is just athletes being very impressive.
You got to continue to think about getting injured. These guys ending matches a little bit earlier than what they usually do during the season. Some of them are nervous about getting ankles, knees caught in positions that you don't want to be in. So you'll see a few more quicker falls if they can get it right away here at the state tournament.
Absolutely. As we're at weight class 220, we've got a fall down here on mat number 6. That was Dylan Olson from Dubuque Hempstead. We saw him wrestle against Max Lyon last week in that regional duel. He'll move on to take on Rocky Lombardi. He had a quick fall of his own over here
as we saw Max Lyon bump up to weight class 220 from 182 last week to wrestle against Olson, and had a 9-1 major decision against Olson last week in that regional duel. And, that just goes to show, Roger, how impressive Max Lyon really can be.
Well, it does, and that was all about the team. He's very, very unselfish, and when you ask a kid that's your normal 182-pounder to move up to 220 for the team, Max Lyon was all in on that move, and he showed us why he is very, very tough at 182. When you can bump up and beat a very good 220-pounder, a kid that just won his first-round match by a fall in the state tournament, that shows something about your character, and it shows something about your heart, and it shows something about your talent. And that's why he's a Division I wrestling recruit for Purdue.
Again, we're waiting for Aaron Costello, the top-ranked heavyweight in Class 3A from Western Dubuque, to come up against Levi Brand of Southeast Polk, as Aaron Costello could play a little spoiler here. And as far as the team race is concerned, Southeast Polk trying to follow up their state dual title yesterday with a state tournament title in the next 3 days, as they're currently in first place with 23 points. As second place is Fort Dodge with 17.5. Valley West Des Moines has 17. Waverly Shell Rock has 14.5. Western Dubuque currently tied for 8th place with 10 points. So the Bobcats, we talked about them perhaps having looking for a top 10 finish here in this state tournament. They could definitely do that with some of the horses that they have, especially Braden Burt, the guys that they have, the Bobcats have ranked. Jacob Close, he's going to have to do some damage here. It's going to have to come from the backside, but we've seen guys before make a lot of noise and make up a lot of ground on that backside, and Jacob Close is going to have to do that here today. As Braden Burt, another one at 132, can make some noise for the Bobcats. And then, of course, Max Lyon and Aaron Costello. But, it's those guys that you don't expect to maybe, or the ones who aren't ranked, the ones who don't get the spotlight, like Devin Ludwig and Riker Karimsky, those guys, and Nathan Betts. Those are the guys you need to continue to pick up points for you, those hidden points of a state tournament.
Well, every team's got a couple of those, Jamie. You got guys that maybe look at their record and you wonder, well, how in the world do they qualify for the state meet? Well, they wrestled well when they had to wrestle well. It's called peaking at the right time. And those are the kids that if you can keep the momentum on their side, they can come down here. Even if they lose a match in the first round, they still have the ability to come back, like you said, on the backside and score a bundle of points. Every pin's worth 2 additional points. You get some advancement points on the backside. And it doesn't take long for that team score to take a jump if those kids continue to wrestle well on the backside.
Absolutely. Well, we'll take a short break. We'll be back in just a little bit with Aaron Costello as they just started calling heavyweights up on Matt. They just started calling the heavyweights, so we'll have Aaron Costello in just a little bit. We'll be back with more right after this from KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Ellis Implement and Outdoors in Coggin is your local supplier for farm equipment and outdoor power. Offering parts, sales, and service since 1937, Ellis Implement and Outdoor wish all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
The victory is yours at Victory Ford.
Hey, this is James Halverson, Service Manager at Victory Ford in Dyersville. Our service and parts team at Victory dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape. And our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point is more than just another pharmacy. They also carry many gift items to choose from in their retail store. Best of luck to all area athletes from Clayton Drug, a local pharmacy you can trust.
Absolutely. Waiting for Aaron Costello. As he provided plenty of excitement yesterday. Just got 2 matches in yesterday, but won them both as he's going to open up today with Levi Brand. Interesting matchup below him as the winner, if he wins that one,
he will take on the winner of Nathan McDonald, who's ranked number 7 in Class 3A in Waukee, and 9th-ranked Tyler Clark of Clinton. Clark was ranked number 2 for a better part of the season, but I believe he went through a tough stretch there, as I know Costello pinned him. Costello pinned him in one match, and then he went to the Cedar Rapids Jefferson tournament, lost to these two guys that are wrestling each other over on mat number 3, lost to Egan Lickus of Waukee and Omar Bejic of Waterloo East. Wrestled them both at that tournament, and that just goes to show you, we talk all season, Roger, when we cover Indianola. Egan Lickus of Indianola. Thank you, Zach. As we talk about the West Delaware wrestling schedule and how tough it is, these are the kind of guys that we see throughout the season at the state meet.
Well, that's right, and that's done for a purpose, and that purpose is to get you ready for this tournament specifically, and experience good competition at the individual tournaments and the dual meet tournaments. It's all about preparation for today, and when you're wrestling those tournaments, and then you get down here and you wrestle kids down here, you don't have anything to be afraid of. You've wrestled them before during the course of the season. Hey, it's just another match down here at the state tournament, but it is the state tournament, Zach.
Jamie and Roger, this is a fun weight class to actually watch. A lot of people start clearing out at heavyweight. This is going to be a great weight class here for 3A. They got some major wrestlers going up against each other. They're going to go up against each other early in the state tournament. So quick guys that are taking shots and actually doing some offensive moves. So I'm excited to watch these heavier weights this year.
And Aaron Costello will be up over on mat number 1.
And Jamie, if you're looking at the bottom of the bracket, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked wrestlers in the bottom of that 285 bracket. So Aaron Costello comes out of there. I'm telling you what, he's earned his spurs. He's a returning state runner-up, losing to Gannon Gremmel from Hempstead last year in the finals. So he's got the opportunity here to score some points for the Bobcats in a very tough side of Russell, a very short heavyweight. We saw Brand wrestle him yesterday in the state duels. He's very active. He's not a big heavyweight, but he's very active on his feet. So a very interesting match set up here. Brand's record is 21-16 coming into the tournament. I don't know how he did yesterday, but we'll see how Aaron Costello deals with the Ram from Southeast Polk. And we are underway. Usually Aaron Costello comes right out. Brand's blocking him off. And I'm sure Brand has scouted the Southeast Polk coaching staff. We counted 10 coaches, Zach McCool, on that Southeast Polk coaching staff. So they've got plenty of eyes in the skies here. And I imagine Levi Brand is going to slow this match down, which he is right now. He's blocking off Costello and kind of slowing the pace down, Zach.
It's crazy. 10 coaches, but at the same point, you wonder why Southeast Polk is so good in the wrestling world. Is those guys are putting in the time, they're putting in the work. They probably got coaches for all levels of wrestlers. They got other coaches that are working with certain weight classes throughout the entire practices, and they continue to have the numbers. The biggest thing about wrestling is numbers continue to fluctuate between, not having very many guys out to having a large number. And if you look at the Southeast Polk picture, there is a ton of wrestlers in that wrestling room.
You took it right out of my mouth. I was just going to say, Roger, you saw that team photo yesterday. They need that many coaches.
Yes, they do. I don't know what size the wrestling room is, but I think they've got about 60 guys out for wrestling, so unbelievable. Well, Levi Brand has slowed the pace of this match way down as he is just tying up with Aaron Costello. Costello trying to shuck and snap and get Brand off balance here, but we can see what the mindset of the Ram from Southeast Polk is trying to do here, and that's just block off Aaron Costello. Aaron Costello now trying to drive Brand off, trying to create some pressure with push-pull action. Levi Brand now an underhook by Costello, and Brand is going to find the edge of the mat, back off toward the edge of the mat. 22 seconds left to go on period number 1, and we may go to period number 2 with this thing scoreless. There's a nice snap down by Costello. And again, Brand just backs off and now reties. 9 seconds left to go. 9 seconds left to go in period number 1. And we will go to period number 2 with this thing scoreless. Costello wearing the red leg band here. We'll see whose choice it will be. Looks like it's going to be Levi Brand's, and he's going to defer over to Aaron Costello. Again, you got the target on your back. You're the returning state runner-up. You've been ranked number 1 all year. You're an Iowa recruit, is Aaron Costello. And there's a short sit. Short sit by Levi Brand, and he drove right back into Costello and had Aaron Costello sitting on his hip momentarily. Now Costello's trying to lock up a cross-face cradle. Levi Brand up on all fours. Hard cross-face. That Augsburg ride by Costello. He's sitting over the right ankle. Brand, and he comes with a hard cross-face from right to left. Brand's going to come to his feet and try to pick up one, and Costello's going to back trip him. Sit out, turn in by Brand. Costello follows him nicely, and now he's got Brand broken down. Great job by Costello. Might have a butcher set up here as he's got the left arm of Brand across his face, and he's driving Brand to his back. Could be the fall here. Aaron Costello, Levi Brand on his back. Could be a fall. There's the fall right there. That's patience. That's what you do, Jamie, when you're ranked number 1. You're patient. Then when you get on top, you turn it loose.
247 on the fall for Costello, and you're exactly right, Roger. You know, just very patient. You know, you would think you would come right out and get the fall, but wasn't able to do that. But he was very patient, like you said, and he picks up the fall, and he's going to advance to the next round, advance to tomorrow. And a great job there. Great job there by Aaron Costello as we await his next match is Tyler Clark of Clinton wrestling right now, again taking on. Clark is taking on Nathan McDonald of Waukee over on mat number 3. We talked about that match. They are in the third period with Egan Lickus of Indianola and Omar Bejic of Waterloo East on mat number 3 as they're about to go to overtime over there. Or they are in overtime. They just started overtime, excuse me, as 1-1 as they're in the first overtime period. So a great match over there. And again, that is a first-round matchup from the championship of the the semifinal of the Jefferson Invitational. So a great matchup there between Omar Bejic and Egan Lickus. Down here, Clark still leading 2-0. We're going to keep it right here as right away we're going to have Jacob Close-Up. We're going to have Jacob Close-Up coming up shortly as they've started calling the 106-pounders for the consolation round match. So we're going to have Jacob Close-Up here in just a little bit as he'll be ready to go in the consolation match. His first-round consolation against Hunter Fote of Dubuque Hempstead. We did not see that matchup the other night, as the Bobcats had already had the dual meet sealed when that match came up. So what's to be forfeited? Jacob Close, as he was still battling an injury. So Coach Cleary playing his cards that night, not wanting to get Close injured before the district meet, and see how that matchup goes here today, as should definitely be a good matchup there with Close and Fote, Roger.
Yeah, it will be, and the thing that we got to talk about is the pressure is now on, because if you lose this match, you're out of the tournament. You win this match, you stay in the tournament, you get to wrestle tomorrow, but if you lose this next round in the consolation round, you're bounced out, and Jacob Close is too good of a wrestler, Jamie, to be bounced out of the tournament.
Oh, it certainly is. As we keep an eye on some other matchups going around on the mats right now. Is taking a quick opportunity here. An opportunity here real quickly to thank some of our sponsors of postseason KMCH, Edgewood Oil, Ellis Implement and Outdoor, Gary's Towing, H&R Block, Hauser's Water Systems, Heiberger Insurance, Holtz Construction, and Kramer Brothers Dairy. We appreciate all them for their support of the 2017 State Wrestling Tournament. Matchups going on. We're still in overtime over there with Egan Lickus of Indianola and Omar Bejic. They're in the second overtime over there as they had the ride-out periods over there, as it's 3-1 right now in favor of Lickus. As I'm not sure, did he get a reversal to make it 3-1 there? I wasn't.
He just got a 2-point near fall, Jamie. Also, and Betchick with a 1-point escape, and that match is over. It's 5-2 Lickus.
So great matchup there in the first round. It was a penalty for stalling against Betchick, or a penalty that gave Lickus the 1 point, and then the 1-point escape. So Egan Lickus will advance to the next round there, as calling another 106-pounder over to mat 3, where that one came up with.
Jamie, Tyler Clark is winning. Tyler Clark is winning now by a score of 8-2. He had a vicious comeback here in this third period with the takedown and some back points. So we're watching that match because the winner of that will take on Aaron Costello. And Tyler Clark now is under control. He's taking on Nathan McDonald from Waukee. Clark, the senior, was ranked 2, as you said, most of the year. He's still a very, very good heavyweight. And that's a number 7 versus number 9 matchup in the first round. So we'll wait that with 25 seconds to go. Looks like Tyler Clark and Aaron Costello will meet for about the 4th time, I think, this year, with Costello winning all of those matches. So
as Close and Fote will be up here on mat number 6. Thought maybe he'd stay right with Clark, but they didn't finish that match up. So it'll be Jacob Close taking on Hunter Fote of Dubuque Hempstead.
Well, Jamie, one thing I forgot to say about after Costello's win, that was his 50th win of the year with no losses. He's now 50-0.
Wow. That's impressive.
I'd like to have 3 more wins and be 53-0 and stand atop the podium. That's going to be very, very impressive. All right, Jake Close up. Looks like he's bouncing around, feeling pretty good right now. Again, looks like he had a side stitch after that tough loss to Bigoglia from Waukee, and now he's ready to take on Hunter Fote from Dubuque Hempstead. Again, you win, you stay in. You lose, you're done. And Jake Close has one agenda coming down here with to stand up on that podium. So we'll see how this match plays out. As it's underway, there's a slide by Close.
Nice.
And there's a 2-point takedown. That's a good way to start this match. Get on top early. Granby roll by Fote. And he's going to stand up, escape. There's going to be a 1-point escape by Fote as he hit a Granby roll. Ended up a scramble position off the edge of the mat, but back to the middle we go. So it's 2-1 in favor of Jacob Close. He's 21-3 coming into the tournament. He's 21-4 right now. Again, not wrestling a lot of matches, sitting out most of the second half of the season, and getting himself healthy for this postseason run. 121 and counting. Fote in a staggered stance, leading with his right leg, as is Close. Staggered stance, leading with his right leg. And working some collar ties and some hands in on a knee slide. There's a slide by attempt by Close again. And off the edge of the mat they go as Hunter Fote was in on an underhook and tried to pancake Jacob Close to the edge of the mat to his back, and they ran out of real estate. So the senior from Western Dubuque was Fote in on a shot, no points there. Coach Clary up out of his chair there, offering some encouragement to his senior here. The junior from Dubuque Hempstead taking on the senior from Western Dubuque here. 46 seconds and counting. Fote's had some opportunities for some back points with some takedowns. There's a slide by attempt by Fote. Fote now cranking up his aggressiveness just a little bit. There's a fireman carry attempt by Close. You got to be careful here. You don't want to get pancaked to your back. He's got the right elbow of Hunter Fote. Now short arm drag, and Fote's going to stand up, and they're going to be back to neutral position. Fote likes to work some upper body, and Jamie, we saw that in the duel. Dubuque Hempstead very, very confident when going upper body.
Well, he is, and you're right. We saw it. Earlier in the season. As and that's what he's going to do. And he likes to go with those fireman carries and those Kellys, and he's got to try to hit those here if he wants to continue in this match.
Well, the first period's over, and it's a 2-1 lead for Jacob Close. and it's going to be his choice. He's going to defer. He's got the red leg bands on. He's going to defer over to Fote, and Fote will go neutral. That's probably a good choice. I think they're afraid of the legs. Jacob Close very good with the cross body ride, and we saw that yesterday. And Fote on his feet, tying up the arms of Jacob Close, trying to work some throws of his own. He's got a 2-on-1 Russian tie now. He's got the right arm of Jake Close tied up. Now he goes and traps the left arm. Close in reverse gear, backing up. Not sure what Fote's trying to do with that. Short arm drag by Fote, and he's going to take Close off the edge, and back to the middle we go. Zach, I'd like to see Jake Close come right out and take that low single shot. Fote stepping with that right leg, and if he could time that, it'd be an easy shot to that low single.
Yeah, and also Close working that fireman's carry, which is a great move, but he's got a little bit too much separation when he's hitting that shot. He's getting extended, leaving his body out. Usually when you hit a fireman's carry, you're a little bit closer, a little bit tighter, so you can roll that over and put him right to his back. So we'd like to see Close continue, if he's going to continue to hit that fireman's carry, get in a little bit tighter with that shot.
Yeah, that was a tap and go right there by Close. He kind of telegraphed that shot. He tried to attack that right leg. It was just kind of a 3/4 speed shot, and it made it easy for Fote to counter. Fote comes right back to work with that 2-on-1 Russian tie. Off the edge of the mat they go, as Close not liking to be in that particular position right there, so he backs off. It's 2-1 with 58 seconds left to go in period number 2. This is a consolation match. You win, you stay in. You lose, your season is done if you're Jake Close. And again, the Bobcats have an opportunity to be one of the top 5 teams here, so it's going to be very important for Jacob Close to stay in this tournament. There's Fote. He's going to throw Close. He's got a double underhook. Close, I don't know how he got out of there, showing extreme balance here and good footwork as Fote came to a double underhook and locked up. He didn't get his hips through. Jacob Close was able to maintain his balance and fight out of that. Boy, that would have been just terrible to have Close get thrown to his back in that position, but he fought out of it. And Hunter Fote from Dubuque Hempstead is on the prowl right now, as he is being the more aggressive wrestler. He's attacking arms, again, going upper body. I think Jake Close has an opportunity for a single if he can set that up, as Fote is offering straight pressure straight into Close. Now Fote with a throw, and that's going to be a 2-point takedown. I don't like that 2-point takedown. Now 1-point escape. And Jake Close, and they're going to talk about that. I don't think that was control. It's going to be 3-3 with 3 seconds left. And Coach Cleary over to the table talking about that. And it was 2-1. Boy, I don't like that call at all. That should have been no points. Now with 3 seconds left, it's going to be tied up at 3s. And it's going to be Close's choice to start the third, and he will choose down.
I really dislike that call.
And it was a Hunter Fote throw. Fote's going to give Close 1, and we're going to start the third period in neutral. So again, we're going to settle this thing on our feet. Close with a 4-3 lead.
Close has got to go to work on his feet here. You know, Fote wants to be here for a reason. If you're Jacob Close, you got to push the pace here a little bit. And forget about that call that happened at the end of the second period, and just go to work here if you're Jacob Close.
And Hunter Fote is really tying up the arms of Jacob Close with underhooks and overhooks. And like I said, Zach, I think if he snapped down Fote, I think he'd have an opportunity for a low-level shot. Now back to action we go. There's a slide-by attempt by Close. Let's see if he can cut the corner. He's got to get the hands down. There's 2 right there. Nice job by Close. Picked up 2. Now he's got an inside wrist and a half Nelson. He's got Fote on his back. He's got to readjust. Fote's trying to roll through. Close to trying to get his chest back over and tee out on Fote. Fote trying to roll out of it. 1:18 left to go. It's going to be a 2-point takedown and a 3-point near fall for Jacob Close. Now he readjusts. There's the fall. Jake Close winning by a fall in 3:48. And Jake Close, I'm not sure. Well, you called it, Jamie. Get on the attack. And Jacob Close and Hunter Fote not happy about that at all. I tell you what, that Bobcat Hempstead rivalry, we're seeing it right here at the state meet. Hunter Fote had some words. I think that's going to be
It's going to cost him a team point.
It's going to cost Dubuque Hempstead a team point there. I don't know what he said, but it wasn't happy. But I tell you what, there's Bobcat Nation, Jamie, has found their location right below us And
they're over a section.
Yeah, they are giving Jacob Close a standing ovation. That was an outstanding job there by the senior from Western Dubuque. Not only did he get the win, he got the fall, and that's just got to be a confidence builder. And he got all smiles from the coaching staff down there. So great job by the senior from Western Dubuque. Win by a fall, so he will wrestle again tomorrow against an opponent who we won't know yet. So
it'll be the loser. I'll have to find it here. It'll be the loser of James Edwards from Johnston and Jacob Shipper, fourth-ranked Jacob Shipper from North Scott. So, that's what you needed to do. If you're Jacob Close, you got to advance. You got to stay alive, advance and stay alive, and he was able to do that in that match by picking up the fall against a very good opponent in Hunter Fote from Dubuque Hempstead. So, great job there by Jacob Close, staying alive in his senior season and getting the job done and advancing into tomorrow's round. And that's what you want to do, just survive and advance, and that's what he did here today, and he's going to make it into the next round. As next up for us is going to be Riker Karimsky from Western Dubuque, as he will take on Bryce Morano of Dallas Center Grimes, in this next round. So a tough matchup there for Riker Karimsky, but he will definitely be ready to go. So we're going to take a short break. He's going to come up at 138 pounds. It looks like we have 126 on the mat right now. So we'll take a break and come back with Riker Karimsky right after this. You're listening to the 2017 State Wrestling Tournament from KMCH Sports.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
BNS Portables would like to wish all area athletes, teams, and coaches the best. They appreciate all the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and the classroom. Good luck from BNS Portables in Dundee.
High-Tech Communications has everything you need to stay connected. Audio, video, TVs, DVD and Blu-ray players, dish network systems, surround sound systems, phone systems, but the list doesn't stop there. High-Tech Communications has a staff of professionals to help you get connected, from the installation of your entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
Anyone can win a game, but it takes a lot more to be a champion. It takes hard work, dedication, and teamwork. That's what the athletes and teams of the area bring to every game. And it's what Champion Seed does as well with its all-star dealer team. Don't just play to win. Plant champion. Finish stronger.
Holtz Construction are proud to support all area athletes. They recognize the time, effort, commitment, and training it takes to accomplish goals, both in the gym and in the classroom. For all your ag construction needs, Holtz Construction in Manchester.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello appreciates all the hard work and dedication put forth in the classroom and in the gym. Best of luck to all area athletes in tournament play from your dairy experts. Kramer Brothers Dairy Supply in Monticello.
Beck's, the largest family-owned retail seed company in the United States, is dedicated to the needs and profitability of farmers. With access to the most diverse genetic and trade offerings in the world, Beck's provides farmers with the right products for their farm. To place a Beck's seed order today or to inquire about a dealership opportunity, contact John McMillan, your local Beck's seed advisor at 319-350-6580.
At Telke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TelkeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Telke Motors. Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
Simon's Grain and Feed wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament play. For all your feed and grain needs, see the experts at Simon's Grain and Feed, locally owned and operated in Manchester.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Specialty shoe store in Dyersville. They carry women's shoes to size 13 and men's shoes to size 18. They now carry Merrill and Clark brand shoes. Riker Shoes are open Monday through Friday, 9 until 5:30, Saturdays 9 until 4, and evenings by appointment. Best of luck to all area athletes from Riker Shoes in Dyersville.
Mosher Family Pharmacy is your specialist pharmacy in Elkader. They also carry special gift items and cards. Mosher Family Pharmacy wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. Mosher Family Pharmacy in Elkader.
Crop Production Services in Dyersville and Worthington for all your ag input needs. They're your team to call. Congratulations to all the student athletes on your achievements from CPS in Dyersville and Worthington.
For more than 80 years, GMB has lived its mission to help customers achieve their financial dreams. Supporting the communities where you live, work, and play is important to us because that's where we live too. It's where we provide great service, sound advice, and solutions to meet your financial needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical, wishing all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action continued success.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts. Lucky Building Service in Manchester. 563-927-5677.
Good luck to all the area athletes from Adams Family Furniture, downtown Independence. With over 42 years in the furniture business, you can shop quality brand names by Lazy Boy, Broyhill, Chromecraft, Peters Revington, plus many, many more. Shop Adams Family Furniture, downtown Independence, with free delivery, where they will never be undersold on like-quality furniture.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Let Manchester Cabinetry's 26 years of craftsmanship and experience design a kitchen or bath for your new home or remodel project. Give Bob or Lynn a call at Manchester Cabinetry at 563-927-4549. All drawings are done in 3D. Manchester Cabinetry, located at 1101 East Main Street in Manchester. And be sure to like them on Facebook.
Edgewood Feed Mill wishes all the area athletes good luck in tournament play. Edgewood Feed Mill, where improved nutrition and modern technology produce healthier food for healthier living. Edgewood Feed Mill, your full feed and grain service and U.S. feed dealer in Edgewood.
Edgewood Oil Incorporated carries all major brands of lubricants and case oils. They carry a full line of industrial oil products, aviation oils, and antifreeze, XL brand lubricants, quality oil priced right. Edgewood Oil also carries methanol, mineral spirit, and washer fluid, and are a direct distributor of Camco brand lubricants. Edgewood Oil Incorporated in Manchester, open Monday through Saturday.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Wolfcool Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. When you need electrical sales and service, call the experts at Wolfcool Electric, 563-922-2395.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beavers also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beavers Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beavers to show you a good time.
Rife Funeral Home is proud to support all area athletes and coaching staff and wish them continued success in tournament play. They realize the hard work and dedication it takes in the classroom and in the gym. Rife Funeral Home with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Epworth, and Cascade.
Now welcome back into the Wells Fargo Arena. Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, and Zach McCool back with you as we're up on mat number 6. Riker Karimsky of Western Dubuque taking on Bryce Morano of Dallas Center Grimes.
Well, this is go hard or go home, guys. You know, the pressure's on right now if you're Riker Karimsky. He's got a good matchup here against Morano, ranked number 8 in the state, 34-7. And you've got to wrestle to stay in the tournament. And you're going to see some guys really lay it all out on the line right there. Nice slide by Morano. He's going to pick up 2. Now he's going to drop his leg inside the left leg, and Krimsky's going to kick it out. It's going to be a 2-point takedown and a 1-point escape for Krimsky. A lot of action this first 22 seconds. There's a sweep single by Morano. He's got the left leg of Riker Krimsky up. Krimsky with the hard whizzer. He's trying to step down. Morano with a little bit of height advantage on Krimsky. And he's trying to back trip. There's a nice drop-in single by Krimsky. He's got the the right leg tied up of Morano. Morano in a hard whizzer. Krimsky trying to go over to a double, trying to get that left ankle. Krimsky going to limp arm out of the whizzer, and off the edge of the mat they go. Nice job by the sophomore from Western Dubuque. Here's what you practice for. Long shot by Morano, and nicely countered by Krimsky. Krimsky again back in that square stance. He's on the stalk. Morano leading with his right leg, looking for another low single. Now Krimsky on a low shot, and off the edge of the mat they go. Might be a 2-point takedown off the edge. Nice job by Krimsky to fight that shot off. And coaching staff for Western Dubuque up, trying to offer some encouragement to Riker Krimsky, tell him to keep those hands out in front so he can block off Morano. 47 seconds left to go. There's a tap and go by Morano. He's got the left leg of Krimsky up one more time. He's going to try to back trip him. Then he goes to a front trip. Krimsky down on the mat, so Morano out fast and very efficient, Zach.
Yeah, they're both staying on their offense. Very, very nice match to watch right here. They're doing a great job of getting after it. I think they both know what's on the line right now, so continue to see this going forward and continue to see a lot of action.
Well, nice hand control by Krimsky as he picked up a 1-point escape with 15 seconds left. It's now 4-2 with 12 seconds left to go in period 1. A lot of great action here. Krimsky trying to measure Morano, and that's going to do it. 5 seconds left in the first period. And Krimsky down by 2, and let's see whose choice it will be. He's got the red leg bands on today. It'll be Morano's choice. He's going to go neutral. And why wouldn't you? You've got 2 takedowns. So Morano trying to build the lead. Krimsky will have to find a shot that can hit its mark. There's a snap down by Morano. That's actually a shot and a reshot. Front trip by Morano. Morano now with an overhook on the right arm of Krimsky. Morano with a quarter Nelson. He's under the left arm, and he's got a half Nelson. He's got a quarter Nelson. He's trying to crank the head of Krimsky through and cover him up. Now short drag by Morano. Krimsky's going to face him off, but it's going to be a 2-point takedown, and I think they were off, so it's going to be both neutral. Good job of officiating by both officials here. You got a lead official, you got assistant official, and they're both watching here. 1:29, second period. Morano very efficient on his feet. A lot of offense. He's got a Russian tie now. He's got the left arm of Krimsky tied up. He throws it up in the air, dives in on a double. It's going to be a 2-point takedown by Bryce Morano, the senior from Dallas Center Grimes, who's 34-7. And we're seeing why right now. He's very, very tough on his feet. Looks like he's got a lot of offense, a variety of offense from his feet, Zach.
Yeah, it's tough when your opponent, shows you different options, different things to counter when he's hitting both legs. A lot of guys have one strong point of one strong shot to one side, but he's doing a nice job of continuing. Morano's doing a nice job of continuing to take shots from at both legs.
Well, we're going to go down now. Krimsky down, and it's going to be Morano up on top with a tight waist with the right. He's got the Krimsky flat. Now push up by Krimsky, trying to get his base back. Morano being heavy, making Riker Krimsky carry all 138 pounds. I guess it's 141, maybe 142 pounds with the weight allowance at this point in the season. 34 seconds left. Krimsky down 6-2. He's going to need to score some points here in this second period. It'll be his choice going into the third period. And Morano up on top, riding a tight waist and riding an inside wrist, applying a lot of forward pressure to the head and shoulders and neck of Riker Krimsky. Krimsky trying to stay in the tournament. That first round, we found the Bobcats winning 4, losing 3. Jake Closen and Russellback stays alive. So none of the Bobcats have been eliminated yet. 3 seconds left to go in period number 2. It'll be Krimsky's choice to start the third period, and he's going to choose down.
And he's going to have to really get after it here just start with the escape and then go back to your feet and try to go to work from there. But you got to start cutting into this deficit right away if you're Riker Kremski.
Well, Kremski comes with an outside stand-up and a hard tight waist by Morano. Takes Kremski back down. Belly down in the center of the mat is the sophomore from Western Dubuque. Now double inside wrist by Morano. Morano trying to load Kremski up, and we're going to get potentially dangerous as Morano was trying to run that double inside wrist and got the shoulder of Kremski at a bad angle. So our referee, Johnny, on the spot there, very quick calling that potentially dangerous. Back to action we go. Inside stand-up again by Kremski, and Morano comes with a hard chop and a tight waist. The length of Kremski has been giving, the length of Morano has been giving Kremski fits here, as every time Riker thinks he's up, the long arms of Bryce Morano tie him back up. Now a ball and chain by Morano as he's got the left arm of Kremski trapped between his legs. Now he's going to try to scoop a chicken wing on the right side. Riker Kremski belly down, right dead center in the middle of the mat with 1:09 left to go in this match. He finds himself down by 4. Now we're going to get stalling against Kremski, Zach. And Morano hasn't got off his hips the whole match, and we get stalling against Riker Kremski.
Yeah, once again, we go back, and you don't like to talk about referees, but, you know, they're seeing something that maybe we're not seeing, and there we go again. There's another stall call right there on Morano of riding the hips and riding parallel. So I guess he dinged both of them right there. So makes a little bit more sense now if he was going to make that call.
Yeah, Riker Kremski is trying to build his base, and it's pretty hard to build your base when your opponent's riding a double inside wrist and staying parallel, just keeping heavy weight on the hips. Now an outside stand-up by Kremski. Again, a chop. Tight waist by Morano. 39 seconds left to go in this match. Again, Morano up 6-2, courtesy of first three takedowns. Kremski with some work to do. Now a chop, a tight waist, an inside wrist. Now a bar. Morano trying to work a bar on the left side of Riker Kremski. Now a hard chop. A crossface now by Morano. Has Riker Kremski on the mat, belly down. Now push up by Kremski, trying to get his base, trying to work some hand control. 11 seconds left to go in this match. I'll tell you what, I can see Kremski to his feet, trying to score here. And with 5 seconds left to go, the first casualty of the Western Dubuque Bobcats here is the sophomore Riker Kremski. Is going to lose this match 6-2, and his season will come to a conclusion right there. But Jamie, a sophomore for Western Dubuque, having a fine season. He won 37 matches, lost 15. He's wrestled 52 matches this year, and when you win 37, that's a great season in anybody's book.
And you know, you're at the mercy of the draw down here, and that was one of those tough ones with Riker Kremski taking on a very good opponent in the first round, and Morris of Bettendorf, and then turning around and having to face 8th-ranked Bryce Morano. So, you know, he was at the mercy of the draw there. But I tell you what, he's just a sophomore. He'll be back, and you know he'll be back here. So great effort by him. Well, we're going to wait for Devin Ludwig. They're just calling 100. They're calling 160 pounders to the mat right now. So we'll have Devin Ludwig at 170, and then our coverage for this morning will be done, and we won't be back until this afternoon for Class 1A. So stay with us. We'll be right back with more of the 2017 State Wrestling Tournament right here on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Heiberger Insurance in Epworth and Heritage Mutual Insurance handle a variety of insurance products serving Dubuque and surrounding eastern Iowa counties. Working together with neighbors, helping neighbors remains their focus. You can rely on Heiberger Insurance of Epworth and Heritage Mutual for all of your property and liability insurance needs. Proud supporters of the Western Dubuque Bobcats.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
Del Clay Farm Equipment is your hometown equipment dealer in Edgewood. Del Clay Farm Equipment has preventative service programs with guaranteed prices with a 49-point inspection available. Check them out at delclay.com.
Banking is all about relationships at F&M. We know that relationships take time to build and nurture. They are based on trust, commitment, and loyalty. Relationships don't happen overnight or by chance. They are key to reaching the financial goals of the individual client. Building relationships with our clients and community are essential. F&M Bank, the right choice. Member FDIC.
McDowell Repair is your one-stop shop for all your parts and repair needs, including AC, brakes, batteries, belts, exhaust, shocks, tires, and tire repair. They have highly experienced mechanics that are ready to keep your vehicle in top working condition. Why are you waiting? Call McDowell Truck and Auto Repair at 563-932-2661, located on Highway 13 south of Manchester. Like them on Facebook.
For all your residential and commercial plumbing, heating, and electrical needs, call Meyer Mechanical in Dyersville. Meyer Mechanical, wishing all area athletes and coaching staff in tournament action continued success.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
Bi-County Disposal Incorporated specializes in commercial and construction disposal needs. They have a variety of containers available from 2 to 30 cubic yards. Whatever it takes, Bi-County Disposal Incorporated in Dyersville, serving Dubuque and Delaware counties.
In Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
Best of luck to all our area athletes, teams, and coaches from your tax professionals at H&R Block in Manchester. Nobody gets more of your money back than Block. Visit them today to get your maximum refund, guaranteed. Based on maximum refund guarantee, not everyone gets a refund. For details, visit H&R Block at 1208 West Main Street in Manchester.
D&M Construction does residential, commercial, and agricultural construction. So if you're planning to remodel, build new, or need a hog confinement, pole, or steel frame building, see Mike Sherbring, owner of D&M Construction in Edgewood.
Cooper's Place in Ryan are proud to support all area athletes and coaches in tournament action. They understand the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Best of luck from Mike and his staff at Cooper's Place in Ryan.
Why make 10 calls when you can make one call to Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester, and get the best quote from 10 different companies on your auto, home, and farm insurance? You can depend on Mormon Insurance for fast, friendly service and quality coverage. Call Kathy or Rachel today at 927-2263. Mormon Insurance, a member of People's Insurance in Manchester.
Fairway and Independence applauds all area athletes and coaches on a very successful season and wishes them continued success in tournament action. Fairway, treating customers like family. Always fresh, always affordable, always Fairway in Independence.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
East Buchanan Telephone Co-op in Winthrop are proud to support the East Buchanan athletes and all area athletes and wish them continued success. East Buchanan Telephone Co-op, your total communication source in Winthrop. Call 319-935-3011.
Easy Pickens, Quick and Handy, and McDermott Oil wish all area athletes and coaching staff continued success in tournament action. Stop into one of their stores for delicious Godfather's Pizza. Good luck from everyone at Easy Pickens in Manchester, Quick and Handy in Dyersville, Lamont and Epworth, and McDermott Oil in Cascade.
Since 1995, Edgewood Feed Mill Construction has provided customers with a quality, pre-engineered building package for their swine facility needs. Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility, start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Cork and Bottle in Manchester are proud to support all area athletes and coaches in tournament action. They understand the hard work and dedication put forth in the gym and in the classroom. Best of luck from Rick and his staff at Cork and Bottle in Manchester.
Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence has over 100 years of experience. Wapsie Valley Creamery is a family-owned business dedicated to serving eastern Iowa farmers. Good luck to all the area athletes from Wapsie Valley Creamery in Independence and Reload Station in Epworth, partners in excellence.
And welcome back into the Wells Fargo Arena. Jamie Vaskey, Roger Reed, and Zach McCool back with you for our final match of our morning coverage, as it's Devin Ludwig from Western Dubuque, as he's over on mat number 5 taking on Brett Maurer from Glenwood. As Maurer, a sophomore, at 17-13. Ludwig, the sophomore, at 17-9. And here's Ludwig quickly in on a shot. Got to try to finish here. And I believe he's going to. He does. He picks up 2. He's got Maurer on his back. 30 seconds in, he's going to pick up 2 near falls. So good start here, Roger, by Devin Ludwig, as he leads it 4-0.
Well, that's exactly how you want to start this match, Jamie. You know, this is do or die. Like we said in the last match, you win, you stay in. You lose, your season is over, and you're bounced out of the tournament. You want to keep wrestling when you're down here. And that was a very, very nice double-leg takedown by Ludwig, and he climbed the back of Maurer and actually held him on his back for the 2 count. So he's up 4-1 as Maurer now has escaped sweep single by Ludwig in deep. And Maurer with a whizzer now. We'll see if Ludwig can pull his head out and stop. He's on top of Maurer right now. Scramble situation. Might be a 2-point takedown here for Ludwig as Maurer trying to scramble out of this shot. Ludwig trying to load him up. Maurer trying to...
That's control.
I would think that's control right there. He's got the right leg. Devin Ludwig has the right leg of Maurer from Glenwood shelved. And let's see if he can pull his arm out and pick up 2 as Maurer with the whizzer. Good scramble here. Maurer now underneath of Ludwig. Ludwig on top of Maurer. Should be a 2-point, no 2-point takedown yet. It's got to be 2 right there.
He's through the leg.
It's got to be 2 right there, and it's got to be back. Ludwig on top of Maurer. As he stepped over the ankle, why isn't that 2 yet? As Maurer now reaches up and grabs the head of Devin Ludwig and tries to pull it under. Now that's 2. Boy, oh boy, with 1 second left, Ludwig picks up another takedown. Boy, I don't know what he was waiting for. Boy, it looks like he had 2 before that. It's going to be Ludwig's choice, and he would choose down to start the second. Brett Maurer, sophomore from Glenwood, 17-13. He lost to Lopez from Bettendorf in that first round. That was a wild and crazy match. Both those guys rolling around. There's a nice stand-up by Devin Ludwig as he splits the hands of Brett Maurer. Now we're going back to neutral. Ludwig up 7-1 now. Ludwig trying to pop the left elbow. There's an elbow pass by Maurer. Ludwig dives back in on a double. Got to watch. This Maurer looks like he's got some funkiness to him here, Zach, as he's trying to elevate and throw and from any position.
Yeah, he's really looking to get into scramble situations right here to catch him on Ludwig on his back. And Ludwig's doing a nice job of continuing to stay on top.
That's a fall right there, guys. The referee called, Brett Maurer was flat on his back and trying to roll Ludwig through, and Ludwig pulls his head out finally and gets the 2 points. But I'll tell you what, Brett Maurer from Glenwood was doing a backslide across the mat. Both his shoulder blades were down, and the referee to give Ludwig 2, but he finally did. It's 9-1 now, 56 seconds. So if you're Devin Ludwig, you got to be very careful here when you're wrestling somebody that is scramble happy, and that's what I call Brett Maurer. He's going to live and die by the scramble, Zach.
Oh, absolutely. That's all he's looking for right now. There's not much technique right here besides throwing across his back and trying to flip and catch something while he's doing that. So hopefully continue to fight off these scramble situations. He's doing a very nice job as of right now.
You got to really stay back and control hips. 39 seconds left to go. Maurer with the stand-up. And a nice chop and a tight waist by Ludwig as he brings Brett Maurer back down from Glenwood. Southwest Iowa, Glenwood moving up to Class 3A a couple of years ago. They were a strong 2A team for several years, and they got moved up to Class 3A, now wrestling in this class. 15 seconds left to go. Maurer with the stand-up. A nice front trip by Devin Ludwig brings Maurer back down to all fours. Now Ludwig with an inside wrist. 6 seconds left to go. Maurer to his feet. He's going to turn and face Ludwig. Might pick up a 2-point reversal here. Nope. No point. Oh, they're going to give Maurer 1 for loss of control. Third period. Imagine if you're Brett Maurer, you're probably going neutral. He's going to go up on top. Maurer will ride as Ludwig will choose down. So we'll have to watch out for for something goofy off the whistle by Brett Maurer. There's a switch attempt by Ludwig on the whistle. A tight waist and a chop by Maurer brings Ludwig back down to his base. 151 and counting. Again, Devin Ludwig, the fine sophomore from Western Dubuque. Now stand up. He's going to split the hands of Maurer, and Maurer's going to shove him off the edge. So we'll get a restart and go back to the middle of the mat.
Again, just got to keep working here if you're Devin Ludwig. Just continue to keep moving up, and that's what he's done. He's done a great job of that so far. Just got to keep showing the official he's working, and I don't think he has any reason to stall here. I mean, he's got a 9-2 lead. He's still working up here, and that's what you like to see out of Devin Ludwig.
He's working some hand control right now as he's got the right hand of Brett Maurer out. Now to a stand-up goes Devin Ludwig. He's trying to split the hands of Maurer. Now a switch, standing switch by Ludwig. Let's see if he picks up 2. Maurer catches his right leg. There's a nice recovery by Ludwig as he's going to cover the hips up of Brett Maurer. Now a hard crossface from left to right, maybe a crossface cradle by Devin Ludwig. He's up 11-2 with 1:02 left to go in this match. There's a cradle. Ludwig's got a cradle locked up. I'm sure the Bobcats could use the points. I think their biggest concern right now is to get Devin Ludwig advanced to tomorrow. Ball and chain now by Ludwig as he's got the right hand trapped between the legs. Brett Maurer, see if he can hook a chicken wing or maybe a half Nelson on the left side. He's doing a nice job. That's a great ride, Zach. If you're ahead by 9 points, that's a great ride if you're Devin Ludwig. Out to the side he goes with the ball and chain. Maurer gets his right hand freed. So Devin Ludwig will go right back to a tight waist and a chop. Granby roll attempt by Maurer with 22 seconds left. And Brett Maurer on his back off the edge of the mat, slow to come back to the center. Devin Ludwig pops up, and he's very quick back to the center. And there's the set. There's the restart, and that's a whistle from the other mat. Both these guys reacted off the whistle from mat number 3, which is side by side. Stand up by Maurer, nicely countered by Ludwig as he picks up a far ankle and a chop. 15 seconds left to go. Now for Devin Ludwig, you just want to stay back and ride, control hips. Don't get yourself caught in a roly-poly situation here. That's going to do it right there. That's a fine match by the sophomore from Western Dubuque, and he's going to win this thing by a score of 11-2. Not only win, but get a major decision. So that's bonus point for the Bobcats. And the Bobcats have a very, very fine first session here. As they've got, they went 4-3 on the front side, first round matches. Now they went 2-1 on the back side. So Jamie Vasky, 6 out of the 7. The Bobcats are still alive to wrestle tomorrow. So a very nice job by the Bobcats and Coach Cleary and the staff.
Absolutely. Great win by Devin Ludwig as he moves on to the second round consolation, and his next opponent will be the loser between Gavin Babcock of Southeast Polk and Tavian Rashid from Cedar Rapids Jefferson. So great win there by Devin Ludwig as, like you said, helps out and not just himself keeping along, but helps out the team race a little bit as well with that great win there in that major decision by Devin Ludwig. And that's what the Bobcats need. The team thing will take care of itself. Coach Cleary will tell you that, but individual is the main focus this week, and that's a good step towards individual goal there by Devin Ludwig. Well, that is going to wrap up our coverage here this morning, as we won't be back until 1:30 with our Class 2A wrestlers Class 1A wrestlers, as we will have a Class 1A wrestler right away at 113 pounds, as that'll be Gannon Cook.